Alright, so with round 5 here, I've noticed that my blood isn't quite on there. I kind of sneak it on there a little bit. We will draw our 5 cards. So 2 Thunderstone Staffs, Hawkswood, Pylorian, and Brave Septum. So we got a bit of gold here. We have 4, 6, 8 gold, 2 heroes. So that's pretty good. But we need a roll for our threat level. It's working so far. We got another +1 draw power. We'll do that. It's Joba. And then we got 1 monster in the monster horde. I'm going to put him there so I don't forget it. And I think we're going to have to go to the temple here. And I'm going to heal 3 wounds because of my prestige class. So I heal all 3 there. And I can ignore any other abilities. And I'm not going to put any cards on top of the deck. That way I can get a fresh draw power out of here. So I got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 10, which would be great for Shop of Arcane Wonders. But I think what I'm going to do here actually is build a barricade temple. So it's worth 10. I've got 10. And we're going to purchase one. The reason why I did that is just because I don't plan to go in the temple that often, to be honest with you. And it's not often that I have 10. So when I can build it, might as well. So still got to defeat a level 1 monster though, so such as the Goblin Berserker. And I think we're going to have a little trouble here. Because I don't have 4. So I can't even defeat the giant rat. And I don't have a spell. I don't have any draw power. So a bit of a waste on these heroes a little bit, and Joba. But what can you do? So we're not going to go to the dungeon because there's no need to go. So because we're the monster, 1 monster got through our defenses, they're going to beat up on something. So let's see what they are going to beat up on. The market. So marketplace is going to take 1 damage. I'll do it this way so it's a little better, easier to see that red. I know it's kind of far out there. And with that, we don't get to rank up because the village took a hit. This die goes away. Our cards go to the discard. And we will go to round 6. I'm going to shuffle here real quick. So I hope you're enjoying this so far and understanding how this game is played. As you can see, it's going to get a little harder and harder as more dice are being rolled. So it's very important for us to get down as deep as we can. So we can draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to roll 2 dice for the last time for threat level. Alright, so we rolled 1 monster. And we rolled a red. So we have to take a festering. And then we have to add 1 monster if we have a dwarf or a halfling. So we're going to take a festering wound to the discard. And we have an elf, humans. So we do not have to take, or we do not have to add a monster. So this die is completed. So let's look at this hand again. We got 2 gold. So we're not looking very strong right now. Let's go to the marketplace and see if we can draw a card here. Help us out. Flying Death. That's definitely not going to help us out at all. 2 gold is not going to let us to buy anything. Could have gone to the bazaar, but I wanted to risk it with the marketplace. So we're going to go and take a dungeon phase. Let's see if we can beat this Goblin Berserker this time. It looks like we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw for the dagger. It's another adventurer. And then I'm actually going to use my future vision. Place 1 card on top of your deck. So I'm going to place Hawkswood on top of my deck. So I still have 4. I need to remember. Oh, I think last time I forgot about this +1 HP. But we have 4, so we defeat them. Level up our adventure for 1 more Hawkswood. Well, did I want to do that? Let's actually not level him up. We'll put that back there, so I still got my 4. We're going to go down here and beat up on this Berserker. So he's got that 4 health. And we're going to take 2 wounds. Take 2 experience points. And we're going to take a treasure. It's the Possessed Elf. That's perfect with the skill and the Flying Death. 3 attack. Discard 1 experience for +3 attack for dungeon ability. He's an elf fighter. Alright. So we'll put him in our discard pile. We defeated this, so we don't have to worry about any monsters coming in. I'll put him at the bottom of the deck. I'll refresh it with another Goblin Berserker. So, and that is it. Now we have +1 HP, so we can still draw 6 cards. I know the village didn't take any damage, so we have the ability to rank up, but we do not have enough to rank up. We have 2 experience, and the next one requires 4. So now we go to round 7, and the monster threat level goes up by 1 die. So now we have 3 dice to roll. Oh, I got 3 experience there. Alright, we rolled a trophy, so that's good. You got 1 monster in the monster pool, and we rolled a red, so we got to take another festering wound. It's festering. And then if we have a dwarf or a halfling, we have to add 1 monster to the pool. And Septum is not in here, so we're good to go. So that one is completed. So what I think we're going to do here actually is we're going to go to the guild's quarters, and we're going to use the guild's quarters abilities to level up a hero in the village this turn, but level up as a spoils. So I got Pylorian here, level 1. It will cost me level +2 experience to level her up to level 2, so it costs 3. So she will be leveled up at the end of the turn if I win a spoils. And then also, because of our trophy, we can build barricades for 0. So this will be activated as well. So right now we have the Bazaar, Guild's Quarter, and the Temple for activated barricades. So this is completed. So now we just have to also heal 1 wound for being in the village. I'm glad I remember it this time. And then for gold, we've got 2, 4, 6, 7. I think we're going to purchase another magic missile. And that will be it. The problem is, again, attack strength. We have to defeat a level 1 monster, which will minimum 4 health, and we have 1, 2. So what I might do here actually is use Future Visions as a village ability and put her on top, because I don't care about the +1 HP, because it'll be 6 either way. I'll miss the Joba upgrade, but we don't have any experience points, so let's do that. So used Future Visions to put that on top. We're not going to go to the dungeon, and that will complete my turn. So we left one monster out, so now we got to draw another damage here, and it is going to be Arcane Wonders. So they're going to where there's no barricades at right now, which is fine, but they need to go to the barricades. That would be also helpful. So we're going to draw 6 cards here and move our threat level to around 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle, and one more card here. So now is really important, I think, to really level up our heroes. We don't have a lot, to be honest with you. 2 Pylorians and oh, I forgot to level. Hold on, I need to level up my No, I didn't spoils it, did I? So I wasted 3. I could, you know, say, yeah, I leveled up normally, as I should have if I looked at it a little closer, but I want to keep this as true as possible. So, it is what it is. So we got a festering wound, which is not good for us. So we're round 8. We got 3 dice here. I'm going to re-roll this one. It was in between. Alright, well that helped out a lot. We got 2 trophies and a purple. So you can take 2 festerings, or if we don't, add 2 to the monster pool. And this is what our hand is. We got 2 Pylorians, magic missile, a festering, we're going to take the 2 festerings. I want to keep the dungeon. So we got a festering and a diseased wound. So whenever this is revealed, we take a blood, and then we can also draw a card. And if this wound is healed by a cleric or a spell, we can gain experience. So, and then we can go to some place and build a barricades this turn for free. And I think we're going to go to the marketplace to draw a card, Future Visions. Because we're at the village, we can heal a wound, which can include these cards in our hand. So I want to heal the festering. And then we can build a barricade for free. So the marketplace is going to get built up. I have 4 gold. And I think we're going to go for a short sword. Try to get a little more oomph into our attack power. And with this, I'm not going to use Future Visions. I think I want to keep my attack strength as much as I can. Even though I don't really need to attack anybody. I wouldn't mind going to this Goblin Berserker and try to pick up some experience points from him. So I'm going to go down here to the dungeon. I'm going to defeat him with my magic missiles and pylorians. I mean, there's plenty there. So I'm going to take 2 blood. And I'm going to take 2 experience points. And a treasure. And we got Prismatic Spray, which is a chaos spell. And you roll a die, and whatever that is equal to the attack strength. Alrighty. And with that, the village does not get harmed. Hand will go there. We will replenish for a Goblin Shaman. And now that something special happens. We are going to turn the tile over, so Smorga the Queen is now available to be attacked. And then when this is revealed, deal 1 damage directly to each village location with 2 or fewer damage. So because everyone has Arcane Shop, they have 1 less, so I'm going to have to dump this out to find the correct ones here. So we have Arcane Wonders, they have 2 or less. However, everyone else, as far as I'm aware of, because the barricades are up, they do not take the damage. So they get used up, but they don't take it. So that's pretty nice. So I'm going to put these damage chits back into the bag. We are now on round 9, which will be 3 dice for 1 more time. Whoops. So we're going to roll for that real quick. Alright, so we got 1 monster in Monster Horde, and we roll 2 reds, which is take 1 Festering, add 1 monster or 2 monsters if you have Dwarf or Halfling. So we'll have to draw our hand of 5 real quick. So we don't have any Dwarfs or Halflings. So we're going to be just taking 2 Festerings. And I think I did this wrong last time. We'll have to add 1 monster to the pool for each red. So we actually have a level 3 monster to deal with. And we have 2 for 4 gold. I think we're going to go to the temple here to heal up. 1 Festering wound, and then 2 wounds on the board.